A California woman invited a man out on a late night lobster fishing trip. Sounds romantic, right? Then he drowned after he was shot and dumped in the ocean. That's how Fredo went out. I'm not going out like Fredo. The simple question is to save your life. I don't know anything about lobster. Why you want me to come lobster fishing with you in the middle of the night? A Southern California woman, SoCal, who led a man on a deadly fishing trip in the Pacific Ocean will spend nearly 22 years in prison for her actions. Sheila Ritze, 43, was sentenced Tuesday for second-degree murder in the killing of James Dao in October 2019. Orange County court documents say Ritzke drove a boat with Dow aboard on a late night lobster fishing trip from Dana Point. Me personally, I'm not getting on those small boats, and the further I would have got away from land, the more and more I would have started thinking that I don't want what I thought I came for. Hoang Xuan also was on board. Yeah, that's not weird at all. An unexpected third party based on evidence presented at Ritze's trial. Last year, Dow owed Lay at least $30,000. She set him up. The Orange County Register indicated it was money from drug trafficking. Federal prosecutors say once the fishing boat was away from the coast, Lay shot Dow in the back. Dow landed in the ocean while Ritze and Lay went back to shore. If I owe the plug $30,000 and I do not have the plug's money, I'm not taking any random invites to anywhere. Netflix and chill can turn into Netflix and kill. You're not going to invite me to Chuck E. Cheese so a hitman dressed up as the mouse can strangle me with piano wire, and fishing is the most obvious one. Dow's body was found the next day a few miles down the Pacific coast. His death was ruled a drowning. They probably thought they killed him initially and dumped his body overboard, but he was still alive. He just didn't have enough strength to swim the shore. Lay reportedly bragged to people about the killing. Why? But federal informants heard some of what he said. If he's that heavy in the game, why was he talking to anybody? Learn to keep your own counsel. Ritze was secretly recorded during the investigation, talking about a hit list of potential victims. The recording was part of the evidence presented at her trial. I'm going to take them out on my boat. They go on the boat, but they are not going to come back. Ritze said, why are they confiding in complete and total strangers like this is something to talk about? She indicated other people would do the killing. That's right. Paint the picture. So I get that he had to use the woman as bait to get this guy to come along on the boat, because if he would have asked him personally, he knows he owes him money. There's no way he would have agreed to come along on this boat trip. But she's no help either. Her lips is just as loose as his, if not worse. Prosecutors say Ritze eventually lied to federal investigators about what happened to Dow. What did she tell him? That he accidentally slipped and fell in the water, then a shark shot him in the back? KTTV reports Lay was convicted of first-degree murder in December 2021. He awaits sentencing in July and is likely to receive life in prison. The murder trial was held in federal court because the crime occurred offshore.